This right here is a chain hook. Can we forge one out of this bar of steel? Let's go find out. As you can see, we're out here in the competition setup today. We're going to be following a lot of the same concepts and techniques you've already seen me use before, but along the way, we'll point out some of the newer things we're doing and why we're doing them. Other than that, enjoy the build. By cooling the end in water, we can use that tip almost like a built-in anvil. Since we're working with mild steel and not high carbon steel, we don't really have to worry about hardening or cracking that end by quenching it. What this does is let us isolate the heat farther up the shaft instead of concentrating all that movement right at the tip. So when we start upsetting the material, we're actually moving steel higher up the piece instead of just mushrooming the very end. That gives us a lot more control over where the mass is building as we move toward the final shape of the hook. You know, I really made it a lot harder on myself the first time we did this. You know, doing it this way, using 10 inches of steel in this thing. It was pretty ridiculous. This is, I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. We really weren't thinking a lot when we did that first one. When we did this one, you know, I had a week to think about this and to look at other chain hooks and go, what is a chain hook? Chain hook is a hook with an eye or a clevis that connects to a chain through one of the links that can then lock onto a chain using the links. And with this piece right here, we have accomplished that. So the next video we're going to put out is doing the entire process timed to get us a finished piece. My name's Nathan. This is Rusty Hammer Forge, and we'll see you on the next one.